Good evening. My name is Talayia Jackson, and today I'm going to present to you the importance of checking your credit daily on a regular basis. The reason why I chose this topic is because this is an issue that I'm dealing with currently right now of checking my credit and making sure the proper information and adequate information is on there, because I'm in a process into making a big purchase, which is a home. So before then, I have to make sure all of that is done. So I wanted to share this with everyone else. You probably heard that it pays to stay on top of your credit, but how often do a person really stay on top of that credit? And also to pull that, and how often it is to pull your credit report as well. First, I'm going to start off by discussing with you, telling you what is your credit report, what is contained on your credit report. Second, the reasons why you should pull your credit report regularly. And third, ways that you can pull up your credit report for free. Your credit report is one of the most important financial records that you have when you're applying for a loan, making a huge purchase, a house, renting an apartment, or a vehicle, or possibly co-signing a loan for someone that's really close to you, like your spouse or your children. Staying on top of your credits will ensure the mistakes that are fixed properly, and that you will be in the best, mostly the best position when you stay on top of it regularly. The best way, the good times to pull up your credit is every 6 months. Not once a year. Do it every 6 months so you can keep on, keep on top and tab of everything that's on there that should be on there. Because a lot of times these credit folks do make mistakes. Your credit history is your credit report is a history of each credit documents that is considered your name, your name. Credit reports usually includes information such as past due accounts that you have had in the past or currently, balance, judgments, collection accounts, and even bankruptcies. All of that is everything that you have done in your life that you have applied for goes on that report. Now, based on this information, this is where lenders determine whether you qualify for a loan or not, based on how well you pay your bills and everything else that's documented on there. The last thing you want is inaccurate information on your credit report, because you don't want that to cause you trouble on down the road when you ready or in a position to buy a home or a nice vehicle that you want, or it just to have your credit period. You want to make sure that everything is correct. Therefore, the best way to maintain your credit report is to monitor it. As I mentioned, pull it every 6 months. Every 6 months, just to keep tab on it. The reason to pull your report often is for fraud detection. That's number one thing, fraud, because we have so many people stealing a lot of folks' identity. You have inaccuracy. You have your detection, fraud detection, accuracy, and also to improve your scores too. That's another reason. You have fraud, make sure everything is on there, and also to improve it, because you want to make sure that everything is correct, and then you see, okay, well, I can still pay on this bill or whatever, so my scores can increase even higher, which is excellent. That's what I'm trying to do. Errors happen. Mistakes happen by creditors. They can, misprint. You can make a payment on something and they don't print it, they don't record it, they don't redocument. Your home address could be incorrect, or someone may be pulling a credit and they accidentally pull up just miss the last 2 digits of a social security number, and either your number can pull up and they're, see that it's yours, because it's possible that you and another person can have a same or very identical social security number. So that's another glimpse that can also cause disruption within your credit report. Make sure when you do pull your credit report, make sure you check each line carefully that's on your credit report. It's not uncommon for someone's account, again, to have the same account with the same social security number and even the same name too. Because that's what my brother, that's what he's going through now. Him and his dad have the same name. He also lists some common errors that you should look for on your credit report. Incorrect personal information, incorrect and outdated accounts information, incorrect delinquencies or missed payment, as I mentioned earlier, missing accounts, duplicate accounts, which I caught on mine. Something that was already paid off, it was on there duplicate times. And phantom accounts, which is someone with the same name, their account is on your credit account. Let me see. The timeline for the things to follow up your credit is 7 years. Anything over 7 years do not need to be on there. It needs to come off. And again, that's the issue that I'm dealing with right now, so I can make my purchase. Again, fraud is definitely one of the major reasons you should pull your report regularly. Studies also found as many as 4 in 5 credit reports contains errors, and that 25% of those mistakes are big enough to cost someone a loan. It's easy for a con artist to obtain several credit cards within 1 week using your name, and these accounts can appear on your credit report. This had happened to me. This also has happened to me as well with the family member, by the way. Has happened to me, and I'm pretty much currently, like I said, mentioned earlier, currently trying to get in that straight so I can make a huge purchase at home. So that is the reason why you should pull it. And the ways to get your credit report, you can get 3 free credit reports per year, of course, with Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. And also, that's a website called Annual Credit Report too, for free, that you can pull up to check both your credit score and your credit report. So many people probably already know the importance and the value of checking their credit report, but the reason you should is to keep, like I mentioned earlier, is to make sure that you stay on top of it, that there's no fraud activity going on, because that's the hardest thing to do when somebody steals your identity, is trying to get your identity back. You have to go through so much trouble to do that. And also, just to stay on top and to improve your credit even more. And this is the reason why I chose this topic, because again, this is personal issues that I'm going through right now, and I would want to make sure everybody check your credit reports, because I know in the future y'all gonna want to buy homes if you already have them, cars, vacations, whatever the case may be. So thank you.